it is the Chrome browser, which is the most popularly used browser in the world, is under severe threat. The fact remains that whoever comes, whatever new audience these browser companies get, it will be at the cost of Chrome. The internet as we know it is going through a massive change. Um, the homepage of the internet, which is the browser, and in most cases it is the Chrome browser, which is the most popularly used browser in the world, is under severe threat. It's under threat from two AI browsers. The first one came from Perplexity and it was called Comet, and now, just yesterday, ChatGPT, the biggest player in the AI space, has come up with its own browser and it's called Atlas. This is really going to change the way you access the internet. Now, if the browser is the homepage of the internet, Chrome was the homepage of Google. It is how people accessed in a Google search, and it is how they access the internet with their bookmarks and everything. It was a captive audience. It is a captive audience that Google has. That's going to change as more and more people would be enticed to move to an AI browser. I, for instance, have been using the Perplexity browser since I got a special invite, and now it's freely available for everybody to use. Comet is a different kind of a browser in the sense that it lets you chat with the website that you're on. You don't really search. Even if you search, it gives you the results as content on the browser itself, and you really don't need to click on a publisher link or an e-commerce site to access what you want. ChatGPT's Atlas works slightly differently. At the moment, it has only a chat function, so it's like an assistant on the side of your browser with everything you do, which also means that you can bring in AI agents natively onto the browser to do things for you, like clear your email and stuff like that. Both these browsers are still evolving. They will take some time before they find their real mojo. It'll also take some time for extensions to come in. There will be a lot of extensions from third parties and from the AI companies themselves that will let you do a lot of things on the browser without exiting the browser, keeping you in a very captive space. But these are interesting times. But the fact remains that whoever comes, whatever new audience these browser companies get, it will be at the cost of Chrome. So if you see the history of browsers, there were a lot of incumbents over the years which had a huge market share. Let's talk about Netscape, more than 20 years back, followed by Internet Explorer, and then Chrome for the past 10 odd years. I think that is going to change in the coming months. The other interesting factor here is that the adoption of AI as a technology is the fastest in comparison to anything else the world has ever seen. If you go by that logic, the adoption of AI browsers is also going to be really fast, and especially since ChatGPT has not kept it behind a lock and key, other than the fact that right now it's available only on Mac OS. But that's a huge chunk of the audience. And soon it'll be available for Windows users and on the phone. Once Comet and Atlas come on the phone, Google is going to feel the heat, and the way we use the internet is going to change on its head.